I'm Dr. Biaggi, and this is your Musicology Smackdown. Emo rockers Dashboard Confessional broke into the scene with spiky haircuts, guy liner, and the kind of music that brainless 14-year-old girls put on a par with Beethoven. Riding the crest of the early 2000s emo wave with bands like Fall Out Boy and My Chemical Romance, Dashboard Confessional are releasing a new album this week called Alter the Ending, which, if they do, might make it better, although something tells me it won't. Led by singer-songwriter Chris Carrabba, the band started out as a solo project, an outlet for Carrabba to sing intimate, personal acoustic songs, a kind of musical TMI, if you will. Thankfully, he was finally able to record them, because it was getting pretty awkward every time he sat down at his post at Kinko's in the middle of an order to sing a shoegazing dirge about how some girl he met at a concert put his, quote, blackened heart in a casket. Of all the things to associate with Boca Raton, Florida, where Carrabba is from, emo is certainly not one of them. I mean, the closest thing I ever saw to emo in Boca Raton was when I saw my Alzheimer's-riddled great-uncle Ernie draw a heart on the wall with the contents of his colostomy bag. Ripped jeans and feces aside, emo as a genre is a pretty interesting phenomenon. An offshoot of punk, what was originally called emo-core, or emotional hardcore, brought together the intensity of hardcore with the complex emotions associated with growing older. Kind of like menopause, only for 20-year-old boys. In fact, many critics have observed how androcentric emo is, and that most songs practically brag about how upset the singer is, while at the same time exhibiting a phobia of women that Dr. Freud might interpret as celebrating a perpetual adolescence. Freud might also think Chris Carrabba is a fickle man-child in constant existential search of the feminine id. But that just doesn't sound, well, emo. Dashboard Confessional's latest, Alter the Ending, promises more of the shallow, juvenile soul-searching of earlier albums Swiss Army Romance, The Places You Have Come to Fear the Most, A Mark, A Mission, A Brand, A Scar, and Dusk and Summer. The deluxe version of Alter the Ending will also feature 4 acoustic covers of songs on the full band release, which is a huge relief for overly sensitive emo kids who think hearing an electric bass and a drum kit might upset the already frail equilibrium they've struck between irony and depression. The album's first single, Belle of the Boulevard, is an uninventive, jangly anthem featuring the lyrics, quote, "When you fall apart, dry your eyes, life is always hard." Well, it is, now that I had to listen to that song. Other tracks include Hell on the Throat and Everybody Learns from Disaster. Well, here's to hoping that they do. Until then, this is Dr. Biaggi telling you to turn it down.